I looked up a summary, then marked it as read anyway.
You buried 6 library books in your neighbor's yard?
At one point, he grows a rock beard.
Apparently, it's more common than I thought.
Grab the headboard. Hey,
I feel that.
we
That's
all do
all
it.
Yeah. Hey everyone, I'm Ashley.
And I'm Liz, and welcome to the Besties and the Books podcast. Hey.
What's up? What's up?
So today we've got a spoiler-free episode for you where we're going to be talking all about and responding to Bookish confessions. Slightly Unhinged gets us a bonus. Slightly Unhinged Bookish confessions. We've got some from Reddit. We've got some from Threads. In the future, we'd like your guys's too. So if you have any, let us know. Like, we would love to respond to whatever unhinged, like, little bookish confessions you guys have. But before we get into responding to all of those, thank you so much for being here.
Seriously, you guys, thank you so much for taking time out of your day and your book to come listen to us weirdos talk about bookish things. Take a little breather, take a little break. We would love it so much if you would consider following, and subscribing anywhere you like to listen to your favorite podcasts, including YouTube. That way you can hear our weekly episodes where we hang out, talk about books, and other silly things. We also want to just say a quick thank you to anybody who is able to take time out of their day to like and review, give a little star rating. It means so much to us, and we love to be able to read those reviews and finding out what you guys love about our episodes. We love so much because we, make sure that we do them in the future, like the musical instruments and stuff. Stay tuned till the end. We will be reading off one at random that we wanted to share with you guys, so we'll definitely be including these in future episodes. So the more you guys submit, the more we are able to do that. But thank you. Yay. It helps our podcast out so much, and it helps us know what you guys like. And a happy Crowtember to you. In case you missed the announcement, our Crow curated merch shop is now open. So if you are looking for more ways to support our pod over here and look cute doing it, we will have it linked down in the description box for you to shop. Thank you guys again so much for your support. It means so much to us.
So, if you guys have been following along, you know that we have been on vacation, or maybe not. I don't know when this comes out. But anyways, we were just on vacation. And so let's just kick this off with a Fave and Fail vacation edition, shall we?
Great, let's do it.
Okay. So my fave, I'm like, where did it go? Here we go. I mean, I already memorized it, but I always forget my fail. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know what's happening.
Block it out. Yeah.
Block it out. So my fave from this last vacation, I had a few. We saw Moulin Rouge the musical.
Oh. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was literally so good. You would love it so much.
Yep.
You love it so much. So it's a musical that's actually based off the movie. So it's based off of Baz Luhrmann's movie. You guys all know it. I'm sure you're all obsessed with it. Like, we're very the same in that way, I feel like, over here. But what I thought was really unique about it, and what I did not know about it, is that they update the music kind of to reflect what's popular at the time.
Oh, fun.
So you still get, like, the classic, like, Elephant Medley. You still get the David Bowie. You still get the Elton John. You still get the classics that, like, I feel like you really need for that music. You know what I mean? That we all know and love. But then they work in a bunch of, like, new popular hits from right now.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it was great. It was really cool. And so fully obsessed with that. Will, if I have the opportunity to go see that. That's one I would see again and again. So we should go see it someday. I think
definitely.
You'd love it. Obviously, seeing family is always a fave on vacation. We had a great time. Another fave is that I did go to the Spicy Librarian in Denver for the second time because it was Romance Book Day. Or is it Romance Bookstore Day? I don't know. It was like some kind of day.
Special day.
For romance books, and it's an all romance bookstore in Denver that I love. So I went there and stocked up on a few things I've been wanting. So that was cool. My fail was actually not being in my town, so in Eureka, when Eureka Books introduced kind of the inauguration of their romance book section.
Oh.
Yeah, so I've been so busy since I got back, I haven't even had time to go down there and check it out. But apparently, for the first time ever, one of our local bookstores here in Eureka has a dedicated like actual like romance section, and I am very excited to check it out. So
that's so great, but that's so wild that it just happened.
Yeah, I will say, I feel like one of the other bookstores has a romance section, but it's more like the Danielle Steele stuff.
Bodice rippers.
Yeah, it's not like, it wouldn't include any like romantasy or dark romance or anything like that. That would be kind of like randomly filtered into like other areas that may or may not be appropriate, like YA and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I'm really hoping that they took this opportunity to create a real section where we can include a lot of different subgenres within the romance genre. But I'm excited to go down and check it out. I was sad that I missed it, but hey, as far as fails go, you know, it's just something to look forward to. So, hey.
Yeah. Did they release it? Did they open it up or whatever on Romance Day or whatever?
Yes,
oh, that's cute. I like that.
Very cute.
Good.
But we definitely have some bookstores here locally still. And, you know, I've been out of town and experienced this too that just have no romance section at all to speak of. Yeah. So I love to see it happen. Honestly, like, not to toot our own horn, but I do know that a lot of the romance books in Eureka Books are there because they have been our book club picks.
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
Definitely.
But yeah, so those are my faves and fails. What did you have from vacay?
Yeah, so I was in Hawaii for 10 days with the fam. We had a great time, lots to choose from. I'll talk about my fail, though. Not a lot to choose from in fail, but my biggest fail was something that still hurts me to this day, literally, physically. So we didn't find it. It's there. It's, we were driving off to one of the beaches somebody recommended in Kauai, Tunnels Beach, if anybody's familiar. And on our way there, we saw a pull off with a big beach and a lot of parking. So we couldn't even get to Tunnels Beach because we're leisure about our trips. I ain't waking up at the crack of dawn to get to the beach first. I'm not. If I find parking, I find parking, whatever. Okay. So we went to Tunnels Beach, crazy shit show. Okay. No thanks. We drive back around because we saw this pull out with a lot of parking and stuff at one of the beaches. Like, that's great. Can't go wrong. We went into that parking. Everything's fine. It wasn't a disaster like last year. We made sure not to park in the sand. We were not stuck. It's fine. It's not that. Anybody remember that story? So we get out, we go. It's really cool. So it's the ocean and one of the rivers, because Hawaii has a lot of rivers that meet. So you have the beach sand and then a like jungly cliffside and then the river. And on the river, there's a bunch of rope swings. So you can see where this is going. So my 10-year-old obviously wants to do it. She's never done them before. And she's not the first to like run up to those things, but she wants to do it, but she's nervous and she's scared, but you know, I'm motivating her. So I got to do it too, even though, you know, I used to like rope swing back in the day, but I'm not the same, you know, 8-year-old, you know, I got things that can get hurt, but whatever. I'm going to do it. Even though I would rather just lay on the beach, I'll go do this with her because I gotta motivate her. So she's excited. She's doing it. There's like 3 different options, right? So you got the one down there that like older guys are doing. So I'm like, maybe not that one. It's a little high. And then you have like a thick rope and then you have a really thin one. Most of the kids were doing the thin one and like climbing up on the rocks and like jumping in like really high. The thicker one was lower, a little easier to hold on to. So I'm like, let's do that one. So we do that one. She's brave. She does it. You don't really go far because you're just like kind of like, and then drop in. And it's fine. It's, you know, the water's freezing because it's the river, but you warm up to it. It's good. So we do that a couple times each. And then I want her to try the thin one. You don't have to climb on rocks, but like you'll get a better swing on it. There's more room to like swing out. So she's scared, but I'm like, I'll go on it first, you know. That's what I should do. I should be the thing to look up to. Well, so I grab onto it. I have my fake nails on, you know. Luckily, they're not the press-ons. These ones are like the gel extensions. So, but nonetheless, so I grab onto it and I do the thing. Freaking gotta grab my top because my top's coming off. It's just a whirlwind of craziness that rope swings are. And then I realize, oh, my freaking pinky hurts real bad. So I think my nail like snagged or the rope wrapped around it. Some kind of Final Destination crap was going on for sure on that. And it's like a janky rope swing, okay? It's like some questionable rope with like a little rope extension on there. So something happened where my pinky got pulled while I fell in.
Oh no.
So I swim, we're done anyways. She's not interested. I didn't make a scene or anything because I didn't even know like it happened yet, you know?
Yeah.
And obviously I don't make a scene. I'm just like, oh crap, something hurts. Great. Of course it does. So she's not interested. We swim to the side. We're done. I go back. Sorry, I'm dying. Or go back to the towels and whatever, and I'm like, okay, it's starting to hurt more and more. So I I have an ice chest, I go put some ice on it, and then I look at it, I'm like, oh, it's really swollen. Great. I didn't dislocate it or anything. I think I just opposite of jammed it, maybe pulled it or something. My nail didn't hurt, but all the joints hurt. So that's what I had to deal with for like
Pinky
the next
issues.
day. Yeah, it looked exactly like your photo of like the random pinky incident of, what was it, July 2025. Yeah. So, but this I knew what happened at least, but I could see how maybe you did something and just didn't know because I didn't know in the moment that it happened,
Yeah.
Also, I had so many different things going on, but like I was just trying not to flash people because my freaking top came off. So yeah, so that is my fail, is that I had a rope swing injury.
At least your pinky's okay.
At least I didn't get degloved. You hear about that? Ooh, that's what it's called. If like a man from his wedding ring can like pull the skin off of your freaking ring finger. So no, I didn't have that. It didn't break, like nothing crazy. I knew in the moment, I was like, it hurts, but I can bend it barely, but like, it's kind of like when I jammed my toe. So not as bad. It's still a little bit of swollen. Like I can't see the pinky wrinkles as easy at the top. And it was bruised for a couple days, but it's more of one of those injuries that only hurts when you go to use it, not realizing you're using it. Like where my 4-year-old will grab my hand. I'm like, it's like hold my hand. And I'm like, sorry, don't grab my pinky, grab anything else. Yeah, one of those. So I can bend it. It's not a severe injury, but definitely a fail. But do I regret it? No regrets. I needed to do it. Yeah. My fave was so my husband went fishing one day. That's not my fave. So my husband went fishing one day, and so I had to take the girls to go do our own stuff. We had to drive out to a different part of the island where the harbor was, and I don't want to like drive back and just sit at the hotel. I want to go explore. Like I have no qualms doing that. I'm like, great, I can go do this fun stuff with the kids. And so the first beach we went to, you can consider a fail. They every once a month with the moon, which is crazy. Fun fact: jellyfish like are drawn to the moon or some kind of crazy tide thing. So cool. This specific beach sometimes, because they kind of built out a like lagoon with the volcanic rocks, so they have jellyfish get stuck in there at night. So there was man-o-war sightings, and they can give some pretty bad stings. So there's a lot of people in the water anyway. So I was like, I don't know, we'll check it out. And then when we're in there, I didn't tell my kids because I don't want them freaking out, but I was just aware. And then we saw some dead ones along the shoreline. So I was like, okay, not that one. Yeah. Let's see if there's any other beaches. So while they're having like their little picnic, I looked at this other beach that was about 20 minutes up the road, but it was the waves were really bad where we were staying in Kauai for that bottom half. So if you turn like around to the other side of the island, it was supposed to be good. So I was like, let's check it out. I go with them the 20 minutes, and it splits off into two different areas. One area, it's a little sketchy with like, probably some homeless people or just people that like to live in their cars. But it's more populated. Like I can see people, I can see a lifeguard tower, but the parking, it was just a little questionable. So I was like, I don't know if that's the one that's in the pictures, and the waves looked a little bit rough. And then down this other way, I can see people like tent camping. It's like a state beach though. It's like you have to rent it out. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll risk it because, it's just me and the girls. So I guess I'll risk it down there and see what that looks like. I went down there. Oh my gosh. Loved it. So that's exactly what the pictures were. That it's just my perfect kind of beach when I think of going to Hawaii, and it was just us and like, a couple that was snorkeling and then a family that was barbecuing, and that was it. The sand was super soft. The waves were super calm for me to just hang out with my daughters, 10 feet out, still standing, and feel safe and feel relaxed. And then you had all the Kauai mountains in the background. Beautiful. Oh, awesome. Love it. 10 out of 10. If you guys want the name of the beach, just DM me and I'll let you know, because I have to look it up. I don't remember. I was going off of maps and vibes. So it was great. That was
amazing.
my fave. It was the only bummer is I could only be there for like an hour because traffic was so bad and quiet. It took forever to get anywhere. So I had to not stay there as long as I would have wanted. Yeah. But I'll be back for sure.
I'll be back. Yeah.
I'll be back. I'll be back. Yeah, it's great.
So, okay. So should we just segue into Bookish Confessions?
Let's do it.
Okay, so just to start this section, we decided it would be funny to write one of these Bookish Confessions from a popular book character's point of view, and then you guys can try to guess it. We have to guess it. We haven't shared them ahead of time either.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
Sure, I'll go first.
Okay,
Okay.
excited.
All right, Liz, here we go.
Yeah.
The confession is, he eludes me every time. I do everything I can to destroy him. He is the last wall standing in the way of world domination. I didn't want to admit it, but since this is a safe space, I'll go ahead and say it. I feel defeated by this adolescent boy, and I don't know what else to do. It's been 15 or so years, maybe even 18 years. Who am I?
Voldemort.
Yes! In summation.
I love it. It's so good.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I wrote mine completely different because I thought it had to be book themed. So
Yeah,
I doubled
okay.
down on it. So
Yeah, hey, that's good. Yeah. I did a
hilarious,
character
though.
confessing. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah.
okay, here we go.
Okay.
And okay, whatever. I'm just gonna read it and then you have to guess.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
I steal my girlfriend's smutty books when she's out training or working in the library and secretly read them and pretend like the lines I come up with in bed are my own idea. Grab the headboard.
So this is a character who would do this?
Yeah. You don't know who
Okay.
it is?
The grab the headboard thing is, Cassian and Nesta.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Yeah.
it's Cassian?
Yeah,
Okay.
so this would be Cassian's bookish confession
Yeah.
that I made up. So I steal
Yeah.
my girlfriend's smutty books when she's out training or working in the
Yeah.
library and secretly read them and then pretend like the lines I come up with in bed are my own idea.
Okay, like that's what Nesta read? Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then he says it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. That's
I was
funny.
like, he probably does that.
He probably
let's be
would
honest.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know if he would secretly steal the smutty books. He'd be like, I'm going to read this. It's great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's good. Okay, so why don't you just keep going?
So we kind of did a mix of Reddit and Threads and like wherever we can find bookish confessions. So here's my first one. I buried 6 overdue... It's too funny. I buried 6 overdue school library books in my neighbor's backyard the night before we moved out of town. That's a confession?
I love that.
'cause the comments were like, your family still has to pay for it.
Yeah, like burying the evidence, like what does that
It's
do?
still there. It's still there.
I will say, like, this is not, like, at the end we'll share a bookish confession we each have, but this is not it. But I have done that before. Not with the library book.
You buried 6 library books in your neighbor's yard? Liz? Yeah. We got to talk about this.
That was me, actually. No, just kidding.
I submitted this. I'm Chingli Cheng Bao.
No, so I, as you did also, I'm sure, you remember this, hated Spanish class in high school because we had a teacher who was literally horrible, and I hope they know who they are. Okay, anyway. They deserve it. Yeah. And so instead of returning our Spanish books at the end of the year, we buried them.
Yeah. That is so funny and so high school coded.
Yeah. And as far as I
Buried
know,
them.
I don't
It's
know that
still
we were
there.
ever charged for those. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, because, like, my parents would not have paid for that without saying something to me. So I'm like...
Here's the shovel. Go dig it up.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I don't remember ever getting charged for that, but there they still remain, I'm sure, to this day. So
That's more
hey.
ceremonial,
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
person's like trying to hide the evidence
Yeah.
as if they don't just track it through the library system. Well, I'll just say it. My Bookish confession was going to be, anyways, that I do still have a library book that I never returned to my high school. But I do think my parents might have paid for it or just said, forget it. And maybe I owe them $1 million. I don't know. But it's a brave new world.
I remember.
And you know what?
Yeah.
I covet it. I treasure it. I treasure it, as you say. Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Have you ever buried a book for some reason? Let us know.
Apparently, it's more common than I thought. Whether ceremonious or maybe you're horrified, so you gotta bury it. You're scared. Maybe you have to hide the evidence. I don't know. A lot of reasons, apparently. Yeah. Hey, who would have thought?
No judgment here.
Who would have thought?
We listen, we don't judge. Okay, my first one. I am currently rereading the Twilight books with a friend. It is way more enjoyable than I thought it would be. Hot damn, is it entertaining?
Yep.
Such
hey,
bad
happens
writing.
to the best.
Yeah. Such bad writing, so many hair-pulling moments, so many eye rolls, but I love every minute. We're both married and almost 30.
Hey, like what you like.
That's what I said. I was like, actually, when I was looking for Bookish confessions, I don't know if you noticed this, but there were so many Twilight ones.
Oh.
That's why, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm wearing my Shadowbound Spines Twilight picture. Hoa shirt. Because so many Bookish confessions were Twilight related. Hey.
Yeah.
It's not a confession. It's not a guilty pleasure. It's just good. And that's okay.
Yeah. 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 I love it. That's great. Why don't you go ahead and tell us your Bookish confession as well? We'll just get those out of the way.
Yeah, I just put, because I just did this and I was like, yeah, this is like annoying. It even annoys me. Like, you know what I mean? It even annoys me. I buy books that I already own just so that I don't have to pack them. Like, I'll buy them on Kindle, even though I already own them, just so I don't have to pack them. I literally had less than 100 pages left in A Curse Carved in Bone, and I bought it on Kindle, so I didn't have to take it with me on the plane.
It hurts. Yeah. But hey, guess what? You know what? Let's say maybe we're saving you a $50 oversized luggage charge. So you're actually saving money. Boom.
You know, honestly, I was like disappointed in myself. I was, because it was like $14.99. Okay, that's kind of pricey too for like a ebook, you know?
Yeah.
And, but I do love Danielle Jensen, so I was like, at least I'm supporting an author I really do love, so it's okay. But I told my husband, I was like, I'm so disappointed in myself. Like, I should have been able to finish these, like, 70 pages. It's so annoying. Like, I've literally, to avoid this before, if I have, like, 30 pages, I'll screenshot it and, like, read them off my phone, you know? But this was just too many. It was, like, between, 70 and 100 pages, somewhere in there. I was like, no, it's too much. My husband was like, just buy it. It's fine. And I was like, I appreciate your support with my unhealthy habits.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I get it, man. I get it.
Yeah. It's just too, like, my thinking was this. I knew that I was going to Denver, so we're flying. So, yeah, I can only have 50 pounds. I have my backpack and stuff, but here's the thing. I had to bring House of Beating Wings for Crow Month, but then also, so I had to have physical pictures of that, but I knew I was going to the Spicy Librarian, and then I was going to buy stuff. And I was like, I need the backpack space, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can't be like, Cheryl Stride situation where you rip out all the pages that you've already read, you know? That's brutal. Oh. That's book harm. No book harm. Trigger warning. Book harm. Yeah. So hey. Yeah, I get it. I try to limit myself now too, because like, let's face it, I'm only getting to one paperback and probably not even that, you know? Yeah. So I stopped letting myself bring more than that. And just try to do Kindle. So that's happens to you all the time, that you only have like 100 pages left of something. Oh, petition to start doing an annual, or perhaps, I don't know, what is it called when it's every other year? I always want to say that's biannual, but isn't that twice a year? I don't know how that works. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. Once a year reading vacation, where we just go somewhere and actually read. Yeah, for sure.
I want to do that. I want to do that in Forks. Yeah.
Hey, maybe we don't do a book con next year. We just do that.
We just sit in silence and read.
Hey.
I vote for that. Let's do it.
Great. Here, you guys are seeing our behind the scenes planning. Okay, there we go. Let's move on to the next one. So this one's from Threads. Danny Doodlebug13 confesses. She put her name out there. So sometimes we keep it anonymous, but they don't want to be. So, hey. Shout out Danny Doodlebug. I need to tell you guys something. When I'm reading a book I really like, sometimes I'll close it with just one page left and never, ever finish it. I also do this with TV shows and movies. What?
This gives like Mary Catherine Gallagher vibes. Like sometimes, what did she say? Sometimes when I'm really nervous, I stick my hands under my arms and then I smell like that.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Like, or maybe it was the way you delivered it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Really? That's crazy.
I could never. Like, I get not wanting to let something go, but like, not enough. I don't get it enough.
This would
Who else
haunt
does
me.
this out there? That's what I want to know. We'll put some polls up to these because maybe some people won't feel so alone, or we could just see who the psychopaths are.
I would like wake up in the night and be like, I have to go read this last page. Like, it would literally keep me up at night.
Guys, can you imagine that one Crescent City book?
Oh
not reading the last page,
God.
not reading it. Ah! And you're just like, oh, I read it. And then the fandom, was always freaking out. You're like, what's the big deal?
Yeah.
You didn't finish it.
Or like you're trying to talk about it in casual conversation. People are like, well, what did you think about the ending? And you're like, oh, it's fine.
Yeah, or like, I didn't read it. The ending. I'm good. I love it too much. I can't let it go.
That's
crazy.
crazy.
That's brutal. That's just torture to yourself.
I wonder why. I wonder what the,
It says if they really
is.
like it. So it seems like they don't want to let it go. They don't want to literally close that chapter.
Yeah.
Oof. Oof.
I wonder if every
Could it be
once in
me?
a while they like pull one off the shelf and read that last page as like a reward to themselves for something.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So
What do you got?
So this person literally left a list of 4 things.
Ooh.
So I was like, good for you.
They got some
Number
stuff
one-
off their chest.
Yeah, right. Number 1, someone I knew in elementary school added me on Goodreads. For some reason, I felt like I needed to secretly compete with her in terms of how impressive my reading choices were. It felt satisfying when she marked a book I just finished as to read. I'm like, okay, interesting. So that's 1. 2, a couple times I've not paid enough attention to an audiobook and barely knew what happened. I looked up a summary, then marked it as read anyways.
Yeah, I could see me doing this if I really don't like something. You know? I haven't done it, but I could see it happening.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay, whatever. I'll just look it up.
Yeah. It was like, I think these are just like Goodreads confessions,
Yeah.
3, I've purposefully not added some raunchy books to my Goodreads shelves because I didn't want to show how many of those I've actually read. Yeah. And then 4, my Goodreads ratings are significantly influenced by those by the people that I follow or are friends with. So basically they change their reviews depending on what other people do. So I guess the question there is, do your public book habits, like that you're posting on Goodreads, for example, are they influenced by outside sources whatsoever? Or do you just do whatever?
Oh, not me.
Not me either.
Not me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to I've definitely changed my ways. I'd be a naysayer first and foremost, so I'd have to actively not be a naysayer now. You know what I mean? Not anymore, but it used to be. It used to be me. You mean, it's popular? Yeah, right.
Oh,
Can't be that good.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've talked about this back in the day. You've always been receptive, and I've always been kind of I don't know.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. If someone's like, oh, 5 stars, I'm like, hell yeah. And then I'll want to read it.
Yeah. I'm very, and I'm, like I said, I'm better about it now, but I used to be very, not pessimist, but not
skeptical?
Skeptical, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Skeptical. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, a couple of times I've not paid enough attention to an audiobook and barely knew what happened. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely audiobooks that I've paid more or less attention to than others. Yeah. But I usually have a general idea of what happened.
Yeah. Not nothing. Yeah.
Not nothing. Yeah. I have no recollection.
Or we have to reference something that we listened to an audiobook of 2 months ago and I got to go refresh my memory.
Different.
That's different. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I definitely, I include all of my raunchy reads on Goodreads too.
Yeah.
Good or bad, guys.
Yeah.
Good or bad. Yeah.
Whatever. Do people, okay, sorry, I guess I'm not active enough on Goodreads, guys who follow us, because I don't pay that much attention.
Yeah.
I personally, I use Goodreads because I want to keep track of how many books I read and which ones I've read, because boy, howdy, when we're doing like ranking videos or like talking about faves of the year, I'm like, what the hell did I just read? Like,
it's very useful for stuff like that.
Yeah, I go back and look through, oh yeah, this one was this year and like that book, because it all blends together otherwise. So I don't pay attention to other people's Goodreads at all. You know, we use Goodreads for like reviews and reading off, but I'll like stuff if I see people's stuff, but I don't sit and scroll the feed. No. Basically is what I'm saying. I used to when I first got it, but I forget about it. We have so many platforms we have to keep up with that it falls by the wayside. So I really use it to track personally, but that's pretty funny.
Yeah, I'll occasionally look, and if someone's reading a book that I like really, really like, I'll like that they're reading it, you know? But that's about the extent of it. Like, I use it to post reviews, and then, exactly what you were saying, to just kind of keep track of what we're doing, so that when the time comes, I have, like, one place I can look for, like, all the books I read this year. Yeah.
Yeah. And I really, when I see people's, like a lot of us put in our Instagram too, our book tallies and things like that, and our reviews and stuff. So when I see people's, how many they've read a year, you know, some people it's, what month is it? August going into September here when this is going to be up. Some people have 200 books on there. It's like, that's crazy, good, man. For you. I don't think, why can't I do that? I think, you know, they have a different lifestyle than I do, and they're able to do it. You know, or some people read more short novellas, you know, there's all different kinds of ways and rhymes and reads. Some people are in traffic for 3 hours every day and listen to audiobooks exclusively, you know, that's a lot of time that you're able to do that. So basically, moral of the story, here's my word of advice. Don't judge yourself against others, especially when it comes to how much people read.
Useful. Yeah.
And anything. Yeah. Anything. Everybody literally lives different lives and personalities. So what you are able to read might be different. You know, like I used to read one book every 2 years. Look at me now. Look at me now, mama. I think I'm at 60. I don't know, this year. Yeah, look at that. Pretty awesome. That's nuts. Past me would have been like, smack me in the face because I'm so proud of you. Amazing. Amazing work. Look at that.
What do you got?
Kylie's Kitchenette says something that made me audibly gasp out loud when I read it.
Okay.
I don't like the smell of old books. Makes me feel like my hands are dirty after touching the book.
They probably are, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, they are, but it's going to be okay.
That's okay.
You don't like the smell? Something
it always just reminds me of, I'm pretty sure it's one of the Sex and the City movies where they're reading library books and she opens it and says, that's an oldie.
No, yeah.
You know?
It's like, they don't appreciate that.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to always like it, but you know, it's one of those smells. It's like it's a memory. It's a trigger.
Yeah,
you know, in a good way, usually.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. There was something coming back from our trip that like, I opened up our suitcase and it smelled like a mix of our hotel room and the pool and the salt water and like everything. And I'm just like, oh, it's those smells that you don't realize are there until you leave it. And then you get a whiff of it again. You're like, oh. Yeah. So old libraries, bring it back to childhood, you know?
Any Royal Caribbean fans out there? I am such a cruise lady. Okay, so Royal Caribbean makes a body wash that literally smells so freaking good, and they do not sell it, or at least they didn't last time I went. They don't sell it anywhere. They don't sell it at their gift shop, nothing like that. They don't have a candle of it. Like, literally, it's like sandalwood. I think it's like sandalwood, vanilla, and vetiver, which are like three of my favorite smells.
Yes.
And it literally reminds me of this wonderful vacation me and my husband took to the Caribbean. And it's like every time I get on a cruise ship, I'll like literally, I don't even use it. Okay. I have my own soap. I have skin issues. I literally I get it in my hands and I just smell it, you know?
I love that.
Yeah, it reminds me of vacation.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. So I had the opposite happen at Alani. So anybody that goes to Disney resorts, I heard that they changed forever they were partnered with Aqua or some kind of random brand, H2O Plus, something like that. Mm-hmm. So I was looking forward to it because it's not like I don't remember the scent, but I remember it being pleasant. So I was like, great. And my daughter used up all my body wash. So I'm like, cool, I'll have it at Alani when we go. So they changed it out.
Oh, no.
And like, I unfortunately could feel like I can still smell it on some of my
no.
stuff. It's called Malia. I think if anybody's been there and you hated it too, please let me know, because I felt like I was alone. And it was the body wash, the lotion, the hand soap. They actually had pump hand soap, which is like rare at hotels, you know?
Yeah.
And then they had the bar soap. Literally everything smelled like that.
What did it smell like?
It was supposed to be aloe and something else, but it was like the bad part of the aloe, and I couldn't put my finger on it, but I literally gagged. And I went to the ABC store across the street and bought lotion and hand soap so I wouldn't have to use it. That's how much I hated it.
Ew.
And then everybody else in the room was using it, so I smelled it all the time.
Hey, Royal Caribbean.
So, help them out.
Will you please... Yeah, help them out. Will you also please send us some? Thank you.
Oh, that too, yeah. Thank you. Shout out RC.
I know, but maybe it won't be special if I could use it at home. You
It
know what
will
I mean?
be. No, it is, because you just do it. You just like get a little hit of it when you're having a bad day. Just go in the corner.
Literally only for smelling. Like, I can't use it. It's only for smelling. So it lasts me a long time.
Oh no, it's still special because it reminds you of that. That's why I watch these people that have a Disneyville podcast, and they talk about they used to buy mugs when they would go to Disney at the end of their trip. You know, to remember their trip. They started buying them because they're coffee drinkers in their room. They'll run it, the machine and everything in the room. They started buying the mugs at the beginning of their trip, so they would use the mug during the mornings. And so now every time they go and they use that mug, they remember that specific vacation. So I just love that. It's like so special. So I haven't adopted that yet because I'm a dummy and forget every time, but it's the same thing with the spells. You know, it's like, it literally takes you back to those moments.
Well, it's why, like, whenever my husband actually asked me this recently, he's like, why are you always buying books on vacation? It's so inconvenient because then you have to pack them all back. That's exactly why. Aww. Because now it's like, I know every single time whenever I open one of those old books, lots of times I'll even leave like the bookmark from that bookstore inside. Like, for example, we just went to the McDonald Bookshop in Estes Park in Colorado, which I remember is where I bought my first copy of When the Moon Hatched last year. Yeah. So, it's like nice to associate them with the memories. Yeah.
Yes. Intentionally doing that too is like another level. So it's great. I love it. I love it. So sorry, this girl's missing out though. She doesn't like book smells. Sorry.
Well, okay.
Hey.
I didn't read Harry Potter until I was an adult because when I was at summer camp, they made us listen to the first book when I was 6. I haven't gotten past the annoyance I felt at being forced to read something. This applies to some classic books as well. I've avoided them simply because they were something I was supposed to read. I don't like Star Wars for the same reason, because I was forced to watch one of them in class as a quote-unquote treat.
Oh, yeah. I get
thought
it.
you might relate to that one.
Yeah, I get it. It's one of those, it's like it's called PDA. And I always forget what it stands for. It's not, it's not PDA like, romantic. It's like avoidance. It's you're told to like something, therefore I won't. It's like you're in the middle of doing dishes and somebody tells you to do the dishes and you're like, well, now I'm not going to do them.
Yeah.
So you have to it's a treat to like Star Wars. Nah, I'm not going to like it. Yeah, I get it. I get that.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just such the opposite. Like, yeah, it's just like if someone's like, this movie's really good, I'll be like, cool, I should go watch it. But like, I also don't feel peer pressure very much. Yeah. So it's like a nice balance because I'll be like, yeah, I'll watch that. But I don't also have any sense of urgency to, so I'll do it someday. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have any urgency to it. Like, every once in a while, I get super hyped about something, but most of the time, it's just like a casual, cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad you let
And I'll
me know.
definitely read books that were assigned to us back in the day. It doesn't bother me. But this person, I get why people wouldn't want to, though. They'd be turned off. Because it's different when you are, for sure, told you have to. That's why I think a lot of adults don't think they like reading, is because they were assigned these dusty books a lot of times and told to be hyper focused on it for usually 3 months at a time. At least a month. Dissect every little part. Not that we don't like to do that. We do that all the time. But for the people that don't,
on our own behalf, and it's also like how you choose to process information too, because it's like rarely will I actually annotate a book.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because to me that feels tedious and pulls me out of the story. So that's another thing is like we're encouraged to like do all this annotation and stuff too, you know, in high school. Yeah.
Yeah. And focus on things that you might not particularly care about or understand yet. And so I get, that's why we want to say to people that don't love reading, give it a try again. There's something for everybody. So find what works for you. You know?
Exactly.
Yep.
All right. What do you got?
This person named Love, Dot, and Other Stories. That's cute. I'm not a fan of spin-off series, especially not when it's a legacy spin-off series.
Okay.
I get it. If you're not... I could go either way. It depends on the book. It depends on the series. You know? Some, I'm going to eat them all up. Yeah. Some, I'm good. You know? Like, even Twilight, for instance. You are currently reading the spin-off, as it were, right?
Oh,
is that
Midnight
what we would
Sun.
call it?
I'm trying to get to it. I've been reading a lot of Anna Green Gables, so I haven't really had time. But yes, I would love to soon.
So that's on your list of priorities. Yeah. Not on mine. I'm good with the first 3 or 4. What was it? 3.
4.
I'm good. 4?
Yeah,
okay.
4.
I'm good with the 4. I don't need to move on. But like, you know, give us another Throne of Glass spin-off book. Sign me up. Rewrite the entire series based on other people's point of view. Yeah, I'll do it. Gobble, gobble.
Rewrite the whole thing. We get another 8 Throne of Glass books. Yeah, that would be amazing. Honestly, I'm usually a sucker for a spin-off of any kind. A different point of view, great. Like an actual like spin-off of a side character, great. Like literally, I love it. So yeah, rarely will I be mad at it.
Yeah. Good for you. Good for you. I almost feel like maybe that's why people are having a problem with Carissa Broadbent's books. Because they're all almost have a spin-off feel to them. You know?
I love it.
Because it's all the same. I love it. We love it. But like a lot of people struggle with it, but it's unfortunate for them. But they're like, you know, 2 separate, like 2 books at a time following separate people. You know? Yeah.
And that's exactly how Bridge Kingdom is. I feel like a lot of people have issues with that too.
Oh, there you go. Crack the code. Ding-a-ling.
Ding-a-ling. Glad we're back to saying that. It's been a while. Okay, here's a good one. I no longer care if my hardback books have a coffee or tea ring stain on them. I needed a place to put my cup. Thank you very much.
Oh, I'd sooner ruin a table than a book.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah. I don't.
Good for you.
And
I
it's
guess.
I know it's their own book.
Yeah.
So like, cool, I guess. But it's like, so what? Now every time you look at it, you're like, I had coffee that day. I don't know. Like,
but maybe they're like, I was drinking from that Disney cup that I took on my trip, and it makes me happy to see that coffee I got from my great grandmother's ashes or something. You know, I don't know. Like,
I was drinking my great grandmother while reading this book.
Sentimental. It's all good. Just tie it all up.
You never know.
Yeah, it's their book. Do what you want, but this couldn't be me once again.
Same. It could never be me. I would be horrified if I did that on accident. That would never even happen on accident, folks. I would never set my beverage of any kind on my book, though.
Yeah.
You know?
And I'm someone who I don't mind if a book is weathered in a way, you know?
Yeah,
I don't mind if it looks red. I don't need it to be pristine. I don't at all. But I'm not going to like purposely set my cup of coffee down that I know I'm clumsy and it always has a freaking ring around it, you know? Or like a condensation-y glass of water. Oh, forget it.
Yeah. I don't like it. No.
I don't like it. We don't like it. We don't like what you did there. Mm-mm. Good for you of feeling brave to say it, though.
Yeah,
so
great.
We'll give you that. All right. From Pidge628. I like that word. I want to start reviewing more because it's so helpful to authors, but I am struggling with brain fog at the moment, and that's not super compatible with reviewing. So I just rate it without reviewing.
Hey,
I feel that.
We all do it. Yeah. Like literally, I used to be so good about writing reviews, but here's the thing. It's like I kind of fell out of the habit of writing long reviews once we started the podcast, but that's because we were constantly... We're talking about
giving
books for
the longest
reviews. Yeah. So it's like that's kind of the same thing. I feel
I did my
it's
part.
Different. Yeah, I did my part. So you know what? None of us blame you, man.
Yeah, we get it. I commend those of you who can close that book and get all your thoughts out. Because the problem with me is, as well as all the things you mentioned, I have a lot of problems. But it's like, I always need a minute to digest, like a day at least. Guess what? I forget to do it after a day. Yeah. Yeah. So if we're doing a podcast, like I literally have to write it down like then as much as I can, or like even as we're going through the book. But I always need a day to process, or else you get word salad in a bad way.
Yeah. I think that's hard too. I feel like most people are probably like that. I'm sure there's some people who really have a firm grasp on reality and a firm grasp on like what happened in the book and can recount it weeks later. But I think for the majority of us, we can't really hold all of those details for a super long period of time. And so it is important to write those detailed reviews if that's what you're going to do, like pretty soon after finishing the book. And that's hard.
Yeah. It's hard.
We're busy. We're doing life, you know?
We're on the next book already. We finished half of it. Sorry. Yeah.
Listen, I cannot pause. This is my issue. And I know what it is, aside from the fact that we're already reviewing so many books on the podcast, right? Yeah. Aside from that, and running a business, and all
living
these other things. Living life. It's the fact that I also need to sleep on it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's my thing. I have to sleep on it before I will rate it immediately, because I usually, I'd say 99% of the time I know what star rating I'm going to give a book immediately. I'm that kind of personality. But what I need to do is I need to sleep on it before I can concisely express my thoughts. I need like literally one night. Well, then my issue is that I don't want to experience reality to its full extent for the remainder of that day until tomorrow. So I will start a new book. So like whether that's like on Kindle or an audiobook, like I need something to tide me over until the next day. And now it's too late.
Hey. And you know what happens when you miss a couple reviews? Oh no.
Oh no.
I saw it happen to you, I think, last year, because you were consistently posting them, and then you know, we started the podcast, and then it's like, oh no, I'm so behind, you know, because you feel an obligation to do the backlog.
Yeah.
And then you're screwed.
No. Yeah. Screwed 100%. Yeah. Now I
think we all appreciate your reviews that you give during the book. You know, those are helpful too. I really like those. Yeah.
Yeah. Reading
on your stories. Sure. Mm-hmm. So check out The Real Life Vegan Wife. She's great there.
I try to do the 1 page, like just story, like simple rapid reviews now. And those seem to be working out better. So, hey, if you want the long form, go to the podcast. Obviously, you're here right now. Listen to more of these. Okay.
We have so many books on here. Just search it to see if it's there. Yeah.
I'm not going to write a review too. All right. Like, come on.
It's hard. Okay. Just copy and paste the transcript.
Oh my God. Imagine. I just posted on Goodreads. Okay, so my last one. I judge people who say they read an extraordinary amount of books when they're really listening to the majority of them on audiobooks. I also use audiobooks and think they're fine, but sitting down and actually reading 100 books a year is different than listening to 100 books a year, and those are the facts. I would never be a dick about this, but I do silently not count it as the same.
Well, you are kind of being a dick about it. So I hate to break it to you.
I think what they mean is like they wouldn't say that to someone's face.
Yeah.
Which is good, because they should punch your face.
Yeah. Those are inside thoughts. Yeah.
Those are inside thoughts. It's weird to me. The only thing, okay, obviously you guys know how we feel about this. Like, we believe that that is a very ableist perspective.
Yes.
Audiobooks are books. It is reading. I think I could speak for both of us when I say that.
Yes.
I think it's weird that they say that they use audiobooks and think they're fine. So it's like they're absorbing the information and acknowledging that they are absorbing the information, but then refusing to understand that that's also reading. So where's the breakdown happening?
Someone put it this way. Would you tell a blind person that they didn't watch a movie if they only listen to it because they can't see it with their eyes? It's pretty rude.
Or would you tell a blind person that they've never read a book before?
I mean, same, literally. I mean,
Yeah.
an audiobook, like, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
You know? Come on. You know, you're still absorbing the information, whether with your eyes or your ears.
Yeah.
So
Literally.
calm down.
It's just accessibility. Like, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, that's
Well,
crazy.
good for you for getting it off your chest, but also not actually saying that to anyone, because that would be a dick move, 100%.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Do you have any left?
Oh, I got 1 million.
1 million. Okay.
We should probably save it for another episode.
Okay.
So you guys, let us know if you enjoyed this, and we'll definitely make sure to do another round, because that was only my thread ones I found, but there's a lot on Reddit as well. I know you did Reddit, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So guys, make sure to send in your bookish confessions. You know, we gave you a lot of examples now. Do you relate? Can you not relate? We'll put some of these up in our stories too, so you guys can spill the beans or whatever. Thank you so much. So fun. So we're going to do a smash or pass, Unhinged, and also we will go over that bookish review that someone left for us.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so this is inspired by my recent trip to Hawaii. We were on the beach, and in Oahu, there are naval and Air Force bases and all that jazz. Mm-hmm. We look upon the skies, and oftentimes flying by are fighter jets, F-15s, I think they're called.
Great.
Smash or pass, a fighter jet F-15 if you were an airplane.
Okay, so now we're on to inanimate objects. That's nice.
Yeah,
I say
that's
if I was a plane, then smash. Why not?
Yeah, look them up. Listen, they're the shadow daddy of airplanes.
Okay,
Smash.
what are they called?
I think F-15s.
All right.
Fighter jets. They're very pointy. They're black. They're like gunmetal. They're dark. They're sexy.
I love it. They're very pointy.
They're very pointy.
I mean, they look like Top Gun stuff.
Let me see if it's the right one.
Like this?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah, it's Top Gun coded, so we're saying smash all day.
I'm looking at the airplanes with my husband, and I'm like, oh, cool. You know what this would be good for? A smash or pass. I added it to my notes.
Yeah.
Right there on the beach.
Just in case our husbands ever start to get concerned. Oh, my God.
Listen, it's something about it. If I was an airplane, you kidding me? If you were an Airbus, I think that's what they call some of the airplanes. If you were an whatever. I'm just talking to airplanes now. Give me your smash.
I'm like, I literally know nothing about airplanes. So
like a Boeing 737. If I was a Boeing 737, fighter jet would
Hell
be the
yeah.
man. Would
Why
be the
not?
one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Someone out there is nodding along. You guys get it.
Yeah. It's a sexy piece of machinery.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Fly into the sky. Okay. Gotta move on.
I'm sure a lot of guys would be like smash too.
Yeah. I'm sure. We have a couple guy listeners out there. Let us know.
I'm gonna ask my husband.
Yeah.
If you were a plane.
Oh, you probably don't even need to finish the sentence. Ask him which plane. If you were a plane, which one would you smash? F-15 fighter jet. He's like anything that Top Gun Tom Cruise
Tom
flies.
Cruise drives. Yeah.
He loves what's it called? That movie.
Tom Cruise in general.
Tom
No, he does
Cruise.
not love Tom Cruise. He loves Top Gun and Maverick.
Maverick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I love them too. They're good. They're good movies, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so mine is inspired by I just went and saw the new Fantastic Four. It was great. It was excellent. Go see it. Loved it. Okay, so my smasher pass is for Ben Grimm, which I didn't know if you would know what he looks like, but he's the guy who looks like rocks.
Pass. I knew you were going to say him. Such a hard pass.
No pun intended.
Because he's a hard rock.
I honestly don't know what he's made out of, but he looks like he's made of rocks.
Is he not a rock? I thought
I don't
he's
know.
rocks.
I thought he was rocks too, but I don't know. I mean, who knows?
I've
Is he
seen a
moon
better
rocks?
pile of rocks than
Than this guy?
So yeah,
Really?
something about him is a hard pass, but fighter jet all day.
I like him. I say smash.
I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know as far as personality
He's kind of
goes.
adorable. He's kind of
okay.
adorable. I think you might like him. There's
all
one
right.
point where he's kind of like dressed old timey and he's got like an old timey hat on, and I'm
well,
like, hey,
Maybe then. You're
very,
selling
like,
me. You're
kind
changing
of-
my mind.
kind of like if Frank Sinatra was made of rocks.
Ooh. There you go. So Stay tuned, guys. I'll let you know for an update. But no, it's something about the ridges, the multiple ridges. That's like, I don't want my fingers to rub on them.
Yeah, it might be scratchy. I don't know. I don't know how it feels.
It might be, even if it's not. I don't know.
Oh,
it's like
even if it's smooth?
opposite of a good sensation. I don't know. I'm imagining it, and I don't like it.
At one point, he grows a rock beard.
Great. Show me. Does there a rock beard? What's the guy's name?
Rock beard. Let's see if I can find just like a regular picture. Yeah, here we go.
Is it just sand?
It's hard. It's kind of hard to see. It's just like rocks that like.
Ew!
come
I
down.
hate it so much more. Blech, it looks like a growth. It is.
I think you might. I think that when you watch the movie, you might like him.
Okay, personality.
Personality.
Might change the game for me.
He seems like a nice person. I
That's
appreciate
nice.
that about him. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
There
yeah. Now that we've covered all of the important stuff, I'm feeling good. You feeling good?
Okay. Let's go. We are going to be reading off one of your guys' user-submitted reviews.
Yay.
So I pulled this one from Apple Podcasts. You can leave them there, Spotify, I think maybe anywhere that you can listen to podcasts, you guys can leave reviews. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day. This one is from Sunshine5178. I found this podcast mid-year 2024 and decided to try it out. I was looking for a new book podcast because most of the shows I was listening to weren't enjoyable. I listened to a couple episodes and immediately proceeded to binge listen. I caught up to the current episode right at the end of the year, and now I tune in every week. That means so much to us.
Amazing.
Oh my
Thank
gosh.
you.
I'm sad I don't have multiple episodes to listen to in a day. Besties in the Books has easily become my favorite show. They are relatable and funny. The best parts are Liz's 5-sentence summaries and the random instruments that accompany Ashley. I miss the gong. Well, as you see, we've tried incorporating in a little bit more this year to the random 5 sentences we do. Yeah. But like, it's those kind of things you guys let us know that it just means so much. We put so much work into these episodes, and it's nice to hear that you guys enjoy it as well. We appreciate it so much, you guys. It means the world. Makes my cold emo heart tear up in a good way.
It's true.
Yeah. We love you guys. So make sure to like, follow, and subscribe anywhere you like to listen to your favorite podcasts, including YouTube. And you guys, we'll see ya next Tuesday. Bye.